Welcome back to the Church of New Enchantment. I am Peter Sousa, and I am so grateful to be with you today. We are moving into the final days of March, and I know that for many of you, the world feels like it is moving at 100 miles an hour. You have your business goals and your family needs and the constant noise of the news and the economy hitting you from every side. It feels like a massive traffic jam inside your head. You want to make the right choices and you want to follow your gut, but you can't even hear yourself think. Today, we are talking about the clear channel and how to turn down the volume of the world so you can hear the volume of your soul, the Buddhist concept of the monkey mind. In the Buddhist tradition, they talk about something called the monkey mind. They say our thoughts are like a troop of monkeys jumping from branch to branch and screaming and making a mess. Most of us live our whole lives inside that noise. We think that the monkeys are who we are. We think the stress and the to-do lists and the what-if scenarios are our actual identity. But in our wellness ministry, we know that you are not the noise. You are the space that the noise is happening in. To reclaim your power, you have to learn how to give those monkeys a seat and tell them to be quiet for a while. Gnosis and the direct knowledge of truth. In the Gnostic tradition, they talk about a special kind of knowledge called gnosis. This isn't book learning or something someone else can teach you. It is a direct and personal experience of the truth. It is that aha moment when the clouds part and you just know exactly what you need to do. This knowledge comes directly from your internal spark. But here's the problem. Gnosis cannot get through if your channel is full of static. If you are constantly filled with anxiety and self-doubt, you are basically putting a layer of lead over your own spiritual antenna. You have to clear the channel to receive the message. Your nervous system as a spiritual antenna. I want you to think of your physical nervous system as the wiring for your spiritual antenna. Astrologically, this is tied to the energy of Mercury and the higher frequencies of the universe. When your nerves are frayed and you are living on too much caffeine and not enough sleep, your antenna starts to buzz and crackle. You can't get a clear signal from your spirit guides if your physical body is in a state of high voltage stress. In our framework, mental clarity is not just a psychological goal, it is a physical requirement for a spiritual life. You have to take care of the wiring if you want to hear the music. The earthly wisdom of Gotu Kola. In our new book, Spiritual Herbalism, we talk about our earthly allies that help us tune the antenna. One of the best plants for the mind is Gotu Kola. This isn't just an herb for memory, it is a spiritual tool that helps to physically rebuild your nervous system. It calms the physical brain while it energetically opens the third eye or the crown center. When you work with Gotu Kola, you are inviting a frequency of peace into your cells. You are telling your body that it is safe to stop scanning for danger and start scanning for wisdom. It helps to settle the static so the deep truths can finally surface. The sacred science of mental static. There is a real science to why we feel so scattered. When we are overwhelmed, our brains stay in a state of high beta waves, which is the frequency of stress and survival. In this state, we are reactive and we make choices based on fear. But when we use our herbal rituals and we practice intentional stillness, we shift our brains into alpha and theta waves. This is the sacred science of the clear channel. This is where your intuition actually lives. By changing your internal frequency, you are literally opening a doorway to higher intelligence. You are moving from the matrix noise into the divine signal, the ritual of the clear mind. I want to give you a very simple ritual to use this week when the noise gets too loud. I want you to take a moment and find a quiet space. If you have a piece of amethyst or clear quartz, hold it in your hand. Close your eyes and visualize a crisp silver light washing over the top of your head and flowing down through your mind. As you breathe in, imagine that silver light is dissolving the gray clouds of your thoughts. Silently tell yourself, I am clearing the channel. I am ready to hear the truth. Do this for just 3 minutes and watch how the world stops spinning around you. Breaking free from the matrix. Noise. The world around us is designed to keep you in a state of confusion. The matrix wants you to be distracted and overwhelmed because that makes you a better consumer and a worse creator. When you are confused, you look to outside authorities to tell you what is true. But as a sovereign soul, you do not need anyone else to give you the answers. When you clear your channel, you are making a political and spiritual statement. You are saying that your attention belongs to you and your internal spark. You are choosing to listen to your own gnosis instead of the world's propaganda, protecting your intuition in business. For those of you who are building businesses and making career moves, your intuition is your most valuable asset. In the psychic realm, we know that the best insights come when the mind is a still lake. If the lake is choppy, you can't see the bottom. If you want to see the future of your business, you have to protect your mental space. This means being very careful about what you read and who you listen to. It means giving yourself permission to unplug so that the divine intelligence can drop those billion-dollar ideas into your mind. A clear channel is a profitable channel. The community of clarity. We are all part of a living system of renewal, and our minds are connected in a massive energetic web. When you clear your own static, you are actually making it easier for the people around you to find their own peace. Your clarity becomes a frequency that others can tune into. In the Church of New Enchantment, we support each other by being honest and direct. We don't add to the noise. We help each other find the signal. By standing in your own truth, you become a guardian for the truth of the whole community. We are clearing the way for a better world together. The final blessing for your clarity. As you walk through the rest of this week, I want you to pay attention to the monkeys in your head. When they start to scream, just remember your internal spark and your silver light. You are a sovereign being with a clear and powerful voice. May your mind be still and your intuition be sharp. May you have the courage to trust what you hear in the silence. Thank you for being a part of this church and for doing the work to clear your channel. I am so proud of the progress you are making. Peace be with you.